Hello and welcome to my playthrough of No, I Am Not a Human, the demo. This will be a full game that will be released at a later date. Once again, this is a game I have no clue as to the premise or the gameplay. I am going in blind. It just looked interesting, so let's go ahead and jump into it. New game. Wow, the look speed feels high. Well, extremely high. It's kind of making me dizzy. Loneliness and isolation. Got an achievement for that. Alright, I'm coming. Hey neighbor, long time no see, how's life? Same as it ever was. Hey, I came over for a reason. A little worried about you. Something bad's coming. Oh, I'm kind of in the way of the text here. See if this is consistent. I might move it if I need to. My cousin called me. There's news over there saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there are people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for some reason. Creepy. I hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from underground. God knows why they call them that. I guess because they're visitors to Earth. Or because they're trying to get into people's houses. ... Ellipses. My cousin said that staying home alone is dangerous. Don't you dare ask me to come in. Don't you dare ask me to come in, mister. So I came over so you don't get killed. I can look after myself. Thank you very much. I know, but I believe it's more dangerous than you think to be alone right now. I don't know, stay with you for just one night, just in case. It'll make me feel better. Don't worry about my wife and kid. A good friend just arrived the other day. He'll look after my family. ... Ellipses. Alright, let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll wait for you in the kitchen. No, you won't. I did not consent. Come on. Don't tell me he's in my kitchen. Ugh. Alright, all the other doors are closed except for the bedroom. I like this art style. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst was larger than scientists had predicted. The temperature outside has reached critical levels. The government has declared a state of emergency. We're asking all people to refrain from going outside during the day. Alrighty. I don't want to sleep right now, I'm full of energy. What books do we have here? Indistinguishable titles. A couple of them you have duplicates of, so you must really like them or they're part of a series. Jesus. Protect me, Jesus. Protect me, Marilyn Monroe. It just kind of looks like Marilyn Monroe. He said he'd be in the kitchen. And nothing in the closet. And what year is this? Cramped little bathroom you got there. Is that me or? Alright, am I gonna get jumped? Well then, everything I said makes sense. Okay. I can imagine telling someone something, just expecting them to believe you and then saying, well, and everything I said makes sense, right? Don't go outside during the day. Don't you let, and you have to let other people in. Wait, don't go outside during the day and you have to let other people in. I thought we didn't want to let other people in. Yeah, I know you're not a fan of company, but you had to let him in. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't be alone, but she mentioned that when anyone asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. What's the use of extra people? They might bring something or tell you some interesting things. And don't forget to test them for signs they're a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So you have to choose who you want to test carefully. The tests are really strenuous. You have to take a real good look. But you don't have to worry about the conversation part. That won't take energy. So talk as much as you like. Cool. And be sure to look out of the windows. Be sure to look out the windows every once in a while. The TV is a good resource, but it doesn't tell you what's going on around you. What do we need to do? I'm afraid that all we can do is try to survive. And hope this nightmare ends soon. Ellipses. I think the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. I wouldn't bet on it, buddy. If they do, stay with my family. Ellipses. I still don't trust this guy. He might not have murdered me last night, but who knows. By the way, I brought you in a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at the brewery. Drink it and go to sleep. Yeah. It makes you really sleepy, so if you don't want to talk to anyone else, drink a beer and relax. Bober Cerny, a family business run by two brothers who live near a dam. The beer has a fresh, natural character, evoking a summer walk in the woods. Decreases energy to 0. Drink it and go to sleep. Okay. But I'm supposed to, like, talk to people, right? Am I supposed to just drink this today? I guess I'm just supposed to drink this. Ew. That's gross. Ew. Yeah, I got an achievement for that. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Pest control. That's disgusting. Oh, there's another one. That beer made me so tired. Alright, let's get a little nappy. Little nappy poo. Someone's knocking at the door. I'm a-coming. See if your teenagers hanging out in the yard. In the distance is the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the window and it seems like his family is waiting for him to go back home. Interesting. So it's those two windows. Oh, I can view out this window too. There's a deathly silence outside. No one's there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Seems like it. I'd be afraid too, man. No. Leave. No, if I hear there are visitors, I look out my door and I see this. No. Hi. Is my dad here? Can you get him for me? I was okay earlier today, but now I'm scared. There are lots of people walking at night. There's no people, I just checked. Tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. Before he goes out, he likes to drink a little beer. No. Tell me this isn't your child. He leaves me lunch and dinner and juice. I tried the beer he drinks today. Blech. Blech. It's gross. Why does he drink that when juice exists? Oh, please don't tell him. Did you get here safely? You know, it's like everything's been turned upside down. Now people sit at home and sleep during the day. At night, they walk around and do things. I'm still scared of the dark, but it seems like there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll go get your dad for you. Let's go already, or I'll be scared at night alone. We're gonna play some kind of game you made up for me. You have to roll dice. And then you move using stuff like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a road. I'll show you later. Bye. Alright, I guess he knows his own kid. I didn't really want to send him out there, but man. Someone's immediately at the door again. No! I'm not letting anyone in. Just no. Oh my gosh, wait. Sorry. Looks like text is gonna be that up here, so I'm moving that. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at the bar, but they just kicked me out. Why? Not everyone can handle my temperament. But I won't hurt anyone, don't worry. Life is not very good to me sometimes. You get it. So can I come in? Very direct. You're not a visitor, are you? You think I'm one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor, but asking everyone that directly is nonsense. I guess things won't be any different here anyway. Why do you think it'll be different here? What am I supposed to do now? Just burn up under the sun? No, I don't think I will. As long as I'm alive, I'll keep looking for someone to talk to. If you don't let me in, I'll get lucky somewhere else. If there's any luck left in this world, and anyone who left who's not a dookie hole, you should leave. I understand. But I'm angry. You're just as cowardly as everyone else around here. Sleep well, good man. And have a nice night. Aw, such a kind gentleman. I'm glad I didn't let him in. We'll never have to see him ever again. Now, the way this game probably works is that person was probably completely innocent, and this next person is going to seem innocent but actually be the visitor. They just do their best with these character designs to make everyone look suspicious. Hello! Sorry it's so late. It was so hot today. The TV said it was better not to go out in the sun. Could you maybe find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not that I wanted to come here. The asphalt is already melting under our feet, but it's not too bad yet. Melting under our feet. You're gonna laugh, heh? Visitors came to my house, heh? Imagine, they chased me out of my own home. So now I want to find somewhere to hide from the sun. What will you do now? What do you think will happen? I don't know. Will I survive? Who will help me? How long will I have to look for help? I have no idea what's going to happen. I can't even guess. Doesn't this scare you? It terrifies me. Nah. Pack it up. Get out. Haha. Woo. Okay, sure. Thanks for listening anyway. Okay. Clearly I should go. Bye. Yeah, bye. I'm kind of nervous because there's nobody else in the house with me, and apparently something bad happens. So obviously one of them was innocent. I have a feeling it was the angry man. But how? I mean, legitimately, how are you supposed to, in good conscience, let one of those people in? There's no way. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity is not decreasing, and the crime level has significantly, has increased slightly. According to the latest data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to visitors and the growing anxiety we're seeing in society. And now, over to just a moment. An urgent message has just come into our studio regarding contact with visitors. Eyewitnesses describe them as creatures that can imitate the external appearance and behavior of humans. Please avoid contact with visitors. In one case, it was possible to identify a telltale sign of these creatures. Perfect white teeth. Oh, that's good to know. I see. One eyewitness is able to back this up. So the kid had pretty messed up teeth. I think this last lady also had messed up teeth. I feel like the guy actually had a pretty clean smile, if I'm remembering correctly. He encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm. Don't leave the house during the day. Now for the weather forecast. I can click on the TV. A warm front is coming to our region, bringing heat that breaks the previous record high. Meteorologists tell us we can expect even higher temperatures. With the sun's increased activity, we can also expect stronger UV rays. For your safety, please abstain from sunbathing. The high temperature could cause sunstroke. It's not known for certain whether being in the sun can negatively affect our health. But to prevent third-degree burns, do not go outside. Unfortunately, sunscreen is of no use here. That's all for now. Next up, an entertainment program. I switched accents right at the end there. He's a country emo boy. And they really put work into this TV, what the heck? Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. You feel like they're trying to distract you from current events. If only someone could just explain what's going on. Yeah, that's it with the TV. So let's back out here. Anything different here? Nobody to visit with. Okay. So what? I just can't really do anything during the day? Until we have tasks or something, so I should just drink a beer, is that right? I wanna catch this roach. I know this thing ran through here. No, nothing? Oh, there he is. Nah, that didn't work. Okay, let's take a beer. That bear made me so tired. Your darn beer made me so tired. I gotta take down and go to bed for a nap. That day was a doozy. I did so much vigorous physical activity. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horror, if only for a moment. The bodies of teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to be recent. The blood still hasn't dried. So if I see someone covered in blood, are you telling me that... Is that... yeah, I assume. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's like his skin is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you'd feel his gaze boring into you. You feel fear and pray to God that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Okay, so this can't be a visitor if that's a visitor, right? Hey, what's up? Long time no see, how's life? Who are you? Oh, you're not my buddy. How long have you lived here? think you just got the wrong address. No way, I can't have... No. Dang it. I guess I did get it wrong. Hey, I've come a long way. Could you let me in, please? I mean, your teeth seem fine. I think that's a doppelganger out there. I mean, you're in a wheelchair. Come on in. That's what I'm talking about. We'll race at your house, right? I don't know what race means, but okay. I mean, he's still there. I don't know if that has anything to do with anything, but... Oh no. Hey. Can you let me in, buddy? Are these nice teeth or are these bad teeth? I don't know what it's trying to portray here. What happened to you? I got caught in the afternoon sun. While putting out the forest fire. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Aren't you at the hospital? The hospital? There are no more hospitals, man. When the visitors came, there's no point in hospitals. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. No one's gonna help me. I'd be better off putting out fires and dying with my friends. I don't have much time left anyway. Come in. Thanks, man. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die on the damp ground. They gave us this paper at work before we went to put out the fire. They wanted us to go to FEMA quarantine zones, but who will go there if everyone who does just dies? Here, I don't need it anyway. Either throw it away or use it for something else. One-way ticket. It gave me a achievement, apparently an item. Okay, this is the doppelganger, 100%. So those first two people are clear. He's even knocking differently. No, I mean, his teeth are messed up, right? I'm in a bad mood, so I apologize in advance. So many mean people around. I just hope you're not one of them. What are you talking about? Well, everyone. The mean people who were only held back by faith or whatever else. And then when God died for them, there was nothing human left. Animals. Like this crap with the visitors wasn't enough for us. We have those here too. What are you so wound up for? Don't take it personally, it's just... After the crap with the sun and the arrival of the visitors, it feels like humanity died along with God. And I'm angry. I'm so angry. You look angry, buddy. That's a face only a mother could love. I just wanted to do normal things, you know? I wrote music. No one needs that now. I can only imagine what his music sounds like. Ugh. Just trying not to become part of either camp. Come in. Yeah. Nice, beautiful smile you have there. The only human smile left, probably. Don't worry, I won't bother anyone. Or beat anyone up. I turn my anger on myself so no one else suffers. This guy's got issues. Okay, so I let all three people in. Can only assume that if there is a visitor, maybe the visitor will take out one of the other people before they take out me, and that'll give me a chance. Strength in numbers, right? There's no way they're all visitors. There's a logic to this. Good afternoon, here's the news. This anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has not stopped. The government has organized a special service to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Although they only began their work recently, the agency has already discovered a new sign of visitors: dirt under the fingernails. According to specialist data, this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on a pale maniac. But first, an ad break. Let's watch this ad break. for rest. But now, you can buy them just by picking up the phone and placing an order. Use For Rest product delivery. Call this number and your groceries will be at your door within 1 day. For Rest, delicious relaxation at home. From eyewitness testimony, police have learned that his victims all had one thing in common. They were all alone. Additionally, the maniac talks to the victim before committing the murder. Police have assembled a sketch of the suspect from eyewitness accounts. The suspect is a very pale, middle-aged man with black hair. He's of slender build and wearing only pants. Several people have reported that he wears the skin of a different person. This information has not been confirmed. If you do see this man, do not open your door and tell him you're not alone in your house. That's all for now. So was that the guy we saw last night? Out of the window? And is he a visitor? Is he just a psychopath? I feel like he's just a psychopath, man. It's so hard. Oh, okay, so if we let these people in, we can test them later with our energy. I get it. I want to test you. Sure, man, I have nothing to hide. It all burned up a long time ago. Ooh. Yeah. Those are too nice. Don't judge too harshly. Smoke isn't exactly a good dentist. Sorry, buddy. Shoot me already, man. Just don't aim for the teeth. They're already living out their last days. I'll hear you out. You know, I can never get my kids to brush their teeth every day. Now there's no one around to remind them. I have to give this guy another shot. I really don't want to put him down if he's innocent, but I guess I gotta check his fingernails. Are these dirty? I mean, I like the art here, but I'm having a hard time telling whether these are dirty or clean. I mean, obviously, like, this all looks dirty, you know, but these look clean. Like 2 charred logs. Clean fingernails, though. Ironic, isn't it? Okay, yeah, so he's clean. I think he's fine. I think he's actually innocent. I'm glad I didn't take him out. I'm gonna test this guy. Well, fine, but be quick about it. Ooh, didn't mean to misclick there. It seems like his teeth are messed up. Let's check his hands. Phew, they're real huge. Ha! My grandma always told me that with hands like these, I should be chopping wood, not doing whatever I was doing. I mean, they look clean. If I'm reading these images right, I mean, I'm glad the first one told me they were clean. But if I'm reading these images right, I mean, it seemed like he's fine. Wandering free, wish I could be. Need to test you. I didn't quite see your teeth. I feel like hands are gonna be the giveaway here. But I only have 1 shot. At least I still have hands, so I can be grateful for that. If I didn't, I wouldn't be able to race at all. Oh man, I should have been able to tell. I mean, you're probably innocent then, right? Because you can't. My fingers are gone. I was missing 1 just yesterday. Where'd the rest go? Well, they'll grow back just a little later. Why, that won't help me. You either, most likely, so what's with the gun? You're not growing back your fingers? What do you mean? I'm not taking the risk. I mean, this is gonna make a mess, but well, I guess I had it coming. Sooner or later, God will cut you down. Sure. Are you sure about that? Wow. All right. Just gonna leave that there. So if I'm out of energy, can I just go to bed without doing that? Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm nervous about this one. No, I should check the windows. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for female employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down the creeper visitor. I'm coming. The charred husks of teenage bodies are lying on the ground. It seems like they've been there all day. 2 female employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the bodies. You hate to think what kind of infection could show up if the decaying bodies were left to rot out there. Well, that's pleasant. There's a small group of female employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples or looking for somewhere to set up a base? My neighbor's house has the lights off. I'm a bit concerned. Hi. That is definitely what this guy sounds like. I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? This is definitely the killer. You never know. You understand. I have a gun. Fantastic. Despair gives courage to the coward, right? But hey, you're home alone. That smile. Ew. You home alone? No, I'm not. In fact, I have 2 people in my house. There were 3, but we're not going to talk about what happened on the 3rd one. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside, but who knows what'll happen in a few days. Hello. Oh, lean on me for the moment. Is it okay that we're here? Are you both sick or just one of you? We all suffer from depression to some degree. That's not what I'm talking about. We knew where things were headed even before the trouble with the sun started. Have you been following the news? It's all been leading to this, but I don't think the sun's gonna explode. What are you gonna do next? I have to find somewhere my sister can feel a little more at ease, and then we'll create a new life for ourselves. Do you think our lives are over? I disagree. It should be getting easier. I have a feeling one of them is real and one of them is not. Probably not. A dangerous man with wounds is here. It's like the air is heavier than it should be, like someone else's thoughts are louder than mine. She can't handle that. She just starts shrinking. It's like she ceases to exist. I also have a hard time breathing around it. What are you yapping about? Did I miss something? Sorry, we'll wait until things calm down. Maybe this will just go away. I've got this. Come on in. Thank you. Careful. Make sure you have a hand behind her back like this. I think the death of our parents, it broke something in her, but she's holding up as best she can. We've been out for a while. I was hoping she'd feel a little better here at least. Double the guests, double the risks. That's what I got for letting them in. So we meet again. Okay, I definitely didn't meet you. I remember things were different last time, but we live. It's strange. I don't know how to explain it. I like to start our conversation with an action. Can you tell my fortune from a book? Which page should I open to? What are these people? These people come up to me talking nonsense. I want to be led in my house? There's no way. Like, are there no normal people left in the world? The end. It was so long ago, perhaps it was a dream. Maybe you, I, and the fish only exist in the memory of a person who is long gone. Maybe no one really exists and it's only raining outside. Or it might become that way soon. What do you think? Are we already someone's dream? Or will we just become one? That's an interesting line. The dead shall rise and speak. Is this guy dead? Do you really believe that? Not entirely. It's better to look at it as advice so you don't forget to do something or so you pay attention. While I was thinking about it, some knowledge came to me. A person with a cat will arrive soon. It's important that you let them inside. I can't say why yet, but it should make things easier. For now, I should go to think about your selection from the book. So he didn't even want to come in? Cat lady. Among Us. What is this? Among Us. Yo! You see what's going on? Freaking crazy. How are things with you? What's going on exactly? New possibilities. Can't you see anything? Everyone's running around like a chicken with its head cut off, but they could just be doing things from the heart. Sus. They need to be happy is what I'm saying. What do you suggest? You want to survive. You gotta make some plans while you have the opportunity. Screw this son. Make some moves, you feel me? Let's go. What I think? Dude, despite the fact that you have a Muggus sussy on your shirt, I think I'll let you in. I'm just letting anyone in now. The first night I was like, nope, and now I'm just like, yeah, come on in. We'll have a nice big party. Yeah, buddy, that's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone smart. I thought a cat lady was supposed to come. Or is that the cat man? Let's take a nappy poo. Good afternoon, and here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the situation with the visitors. They have organized quarantine zones for people who are potentially dangerous. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. Yeah, I wouldn't trust that regardless, dude. According to our data, FEMA reported this sign after observing detained visitors. The creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first, a short ad break. But in the hour of need, when our tears have begun to flow like a river, FEMA employees have come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified 27,000 dangerous creatures. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, use the invitation to visit FEMA. And if you're ever in doubt of whether someone is a visitor or not, call the hotline, this number. By helping FEMA, you support the fight against the visitors. Cool. Let's check on our buddy again. Why haven't you gone home? I have kids at home and I don't want them to be afraid of me. And I don't want them to remember me like this. Let them think I died in the forest already while putting out fires. Let them remember me for my tour of collective patience and conscientious work. I need to gather my strength. If only someone would give it to me. How's your sister? I have to help her with a lot of things. I was able to give her a bath yesterday. She couldn't even get in the tub at home. No changes yet, but thanks for asking. People with depression are really complicated. I'm afraid we might have to run at any time and she won't be able to find it in her. Or she won't be able to eat just because she doesn't have the energy for it. I'm tired too. I think I'll rest a bit.
This is the end.
Hey, how are you?
I feel like there's a heavy blanket, very heavy, pressing down on my body. I don't want to.
Okay. Well, you have to. Your nails look fine. You look like you smoke. I guess you might have red eyes, but let's go for teeth on this one. I always had strong teeth in her family. When I was a teenager, I tried to open a beer with my teeth. So she's got nice teeth, but she's missing a tooth. I feel like I should double check her, but let me go check the others. The office is clean. Thanks, Marilyn Monroe. Yes, up. What did you do before the cataclysm? Ooh, I'm glad you asked. You ever heard of sports betting? What, are you, a scammer? Hey, come on, man. I'm a sports analyst. If you knew how much dough fell into my hands, you'd be drooling, bro. I'm a professional in my business, mister. People would bring their cash to me and get back 10 times more. People would bring their cash to me and... I just started reading the same line. I feel like maybe he would repeat himself. Call that work? You kidding me? Of course it's work. I haven't had a place to do it. Man, it was a real luxury. A shiny sofa. A notepad with names of bookies. Amounts owed and net profit. Alright, I'm testing you. I feel like you're a perfectly innocent gentleman. Can't really see your eyes. Hands. Those are dirty. He said he doesn't do anything with his hands. Don't get me wrong. I wash them. I just saw a coin on the ground and picked it up. They're clean. I'll wash my hands today, man. Come on. This guy is definitely... I'm gonna check you one more time. But I know he has to be... Alright, I've got two marks of energy, so... Yeah, let's, I mean, eyes or teeth. I mean, teeth is a surefire sign, right? Teeth I can do. My homie was a dentist. Guess what? They knocked out all his teeth. Oh, you want to see Dunkey? I mean, they're perfectly white. They're like jagged, but they're not perfect. I'm just gonna leave him. I feel like maybe I should use the last energy point on him. He really could have just found a coin, but man. And my sister cries a lot, but our eyes are really similar. They're not red is what I mean. Okay. I have a bad feeling about this. I feel like I'm missing something. Don't know if I'm making the wrong decisions here with what to check. Oh no, I knew it. I knew it would happen. Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, has been burned to a crisp and is now blacker than black. It seems like the fire went out only a short while ago. Could someone have set the fire on purpose? Probably FEMA. They probably found out that they were doppelgangers and burned down the house. What happened to the neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl through your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street, smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his impending death. This dude is just like aura farming in front of my house. He just stands there all night, like, don't you have anything better to do? The entire squad of soldiers that was just here yesterday is dead, so maybe it wasn't FEMA that... Looks like there was a massacre here. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? I'm sure he did, but how's he so strong? Alright, buddy. No, you're not. I'm from FEMA. We're going around your neighborhood. Are you alone? No, of course not. Our brigade split up into a few small groups to cover more ground. This conversation shouldn't take too much of your time. How are we going to help all of us? Our first order of business is collecting data to send to leadership. Then they'll develop a response procedure. Right now, you just need to stay calm. What then? I'll take one person. We'll run tests to make sure they're fine and it's safe to live in this area. We'll verify that they're human, of course. Should I just wait for something to happen? Yes. Once we have all the information, we'll provide instructions. No need to worry at the moment. We'll just take one person and try to get them back as soon as possible. Take care. Alright, so he took sports betting guy. I guess he really was the real FEMA guy.
I sense the energy around here is stagnant. Something very bad. The sun, the Leo, the 5th house. I understand. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you?
I don't need anything.
I'm not suggesting anything. I can help you understand the cause and effect relationship, get it? Karma, 6-9, like fish circling one another. Tit for tat. Scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Understand?
Okay, and?
There were prison guards in your family. And reincarnations. Give them space. You're just repeating the experiences of your past lives. You need to forgive them and accept this within yourself. Then you can break the chains of the endless cycle. Get it?
You're a weirdo, but you can come in.
Very good. You're in an excellent position here, to be honest. There's an energetic current flowing through your house.
I like that. Fortune teller, I sense an aura of toxicity coming from you. Oh no.
Hi, let me in.
What happened?
My dad, they
Killed my dad.
Who did this?
For the visitors, they came to the house. They were sitting with us. Dad was talking with them about something, and then they killed him. Now our house is on fire.
Alright, come in. I'll test you. Yeah, sure, I'll help you. Come in.
I'm scared.
I don't trust you, but I will test you. So I see, there's probably a lot of innocent people, but you only have so much energy during the day to test them. And you have to be good with your tests to know that you're not just leaving someone home, and you're letting someone in your house. That's a problem. I skipped dialogue. It was talking about FEMA. They're helping to address the problems caused by the visitors' invasion. It's not known for sure what exactly the agency is working on, but we can say with confidence that our fate is in reliable hands. And now for new information. Eyewitnesses have reported a new sign of visitors' hairless armpits. FEMA reports that this sign is linked to the fact that the visitors have no hair in this area. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the tests and escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave your house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA. So you're telling me that somehow they can grow hair on their head and copy that, like mimic that, but they can't grow hair in their armpits? Or they don't know that there's hair in the armpits? I don't know. That's weird. For this reason, it's critical to report any suspicious people and isolate them. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, give them a special request to appear at FEMA. During the next round, an employee will take anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now. Next up, an ad break. With Energica, you're alive! An invigorating energy that quenches your thirst faster and more effectively than water. Now available from Forest Delivery. Order at this number. Pretty sure this guy is innocent. I'm not gonna waste time testing him. I just need time to gather my strength, if only when someone would give it to me. So you have a husband. Want a reading? I want to test you, that's what I want.
Oh, darling. I knew your energy would resist, but let's do your test. I still see right through you anyway.
I don't know, man. I like going for hands.
But be careful, I still haven't pulled out the splinters I got from a dream catcher.
I really don't like her. Alright, you're fine. The kid I'm suspicious of.
I want my mommy.
I want you not to kill me in the middle of the night. How about that? I can cut my own nails already. I'm not very good at it. Look. Clean nails.
Do they always have all of these signs, or is it just the particular ones?
Because I feel like they're all kind of giving me signs that they're innocent. I feel like one of these is suspicious. Oh, I think I already checked that. Whatever. I think I wasted an energy there, but man, I don't know what I'm gonna find. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. Only a ghostly shell remains, even though a happy family lived there up until recently. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. It's like you felt as if death was going to come to this house oh so soon. Death was going to come to this house oh so soon. You see a stake that has a skull and a helmet on it. The skull has some black burnt skin on it, and it looks like someone yanked out the teeth. The head has been here all day. The whole grisly display seems like a threat. It was probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. Yeah, he got tired of holding it up. He can eviscerate an entire FEMA squad, but he gets tired of holding 5 pounds or whatever above his shoulder level. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They take all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to keep them out of the looters' hands. They were probably expecting the pale visitor not to survive their encounter with a crowd of armed people. Now there are a few more body bags. What? Can I come in for a rest? And where are you going?
I just want to fall down somewhere and never get up again. It doesn't matter where I end up.
Does your friend need help?
Not anymore. When he did need it, no one helped. Now he's dead. He might have lived if anybody cared.
Come in. Hey, honey, that walk here really took it out of me. Can I come in for a rest? Were you walking for long? I couldn't say how long. What does long mean anyway? Just look at yourself. You're at home, but you're still walking around. Have you been walking long? You must have been. But I've walked through more decades than you've had hot dinners. That's the way things are, honey. I don't follow. Do you need something? What does anyone need? To listen to a few stories, share something interesting, then lie down and close your eyes happily, and breathe properly. I don't need anything else. It's really just boring to live by myself. Come in. Hey, old friend. What have you got there? You the gloomy chick? One moment there's some clatter, the next there's someone's whispering to the shadows. That kind of place frightens me. I don't wander alone for the fun of it, you know? I can't tolerate when there's too much shouting or too many faces. If you like them better, you're better off with them. I'll stay on the porch and wait for the wind of change to calm down. Don't get mad, but I don't go out in this type of storm. I can't take it. I'll crumble. I've got this coming in. I mean, if that's the case, I'll try. But if it smells like storms or mere lies again, I'm leaving. I'm too old to put up with this. This house is filling up. No, I'm not a human. Fall 2025. Oh man, I wanted to know whether they were human or not. You can see more and more visitors on the street. The sun is heating the earth more and more. Death is on our doorstep. Nobody wants to die, but you need to survive. You want to live more than the others. Or is it not a desire to live, but a fear of the unknown? What is there after death? We don't know, but maybe the visitors know something. Maybe we'll be able to survive this summer, so that this fall we can try to discover the answers to the most terrible question. We just have to wait a little. Survive the summer heat. Don't let the visitors in. All right, well, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. That was No, I'm Not a Human. The demo, the full game is apparently coming out in the fall. That's what that last little blurb was about. I did enjoy it. I really like the art style. It's very unsettling. I like that it wasn't just horror in the way of jump scares or, you know, terror type of stuff. It was more of like the kind of gets in your head, makes you question if people are really people. And then I like the storytelling that was happening through the checking the windows every night. I thought that was a good progression to kind of like a good way to ground the progression throughout the days in some like environmental storytelling, make you feel like the world is moving along without just because you had the news, you had the windows, and then you had the people, and each one of those elements was kind of telling part of the story, and I really like that. It's nice to have several different elements kind of moving things forward. So yeah, I mean, the game comes out, I'll probably try it, you know, give it a shot, play it through it on my channel. Anyway, if you like that, please go ahead and leave me a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you and have a good night.